In this video, I'll be unboxing the Canon Selphy CP1500 and setting it up for the first time. So let's get started. First we have the warranty card. Then on the right side we have the ink cartridge. This lasts for 5 prints only. It's just to get started. Then we have over here the manual. It's written in many languages, but it's also online if you wish. Then this plastic thing is the paper tray. This is where you place the photo paper, and this is where the finished photo goes when it's done. In the box they give you 5 4x6 glossy paper to use with the cartridge that is provided. Then we have over here the charger cable. And this is the power brick. You need to plug this charging cable into it, one side in the power outlet and the other side in the Canon printer. And over here we have the Canon CP1500 itself. In the front we have the display. Under it we have the buttons that we need to use to navigate in the menus. On the side here we have a USB Type-C port in case you don't want to use the wireless feature of the printer, with a flash drive for example, and a Kensington lock. On the front, if you open this drawer, this is where you're going to plug the paper cassette, and there's also an SD card reader there. On the back of this device there is a small door you can remove. This is where you can put an external battery. Canon sells it separately. And this is the power input. This is where you plug the cable that comes with the printer. On the right side of the device, this is where you put the ink cassette. Over here, I will show you how in a few seconds. And under it, there is absolutely nothing. This was the unboxing part of this video. Obviously, it only comes with 5 prints. I highly suggest that you'll get with this printer more paper and ink. Canon sells these that you see here. It comes with 54 sheets of paper and the ink that lasts for the entire set of papers. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it on Amazon. And for now, let's start the setup process. First, let me plug the power cable. And now it's time to put the cartridge inside of the printer. By the way, never put your fingers on the yellow part. Let me turn this printer so you see better. Open the door. And here, to know which side to put this cartridge, it's very easy. There is an arrow. I know it's hard to see, but over there's an arrow pointing that way. So it tells you which way to insert the cartridge inside of the printer. Okay, so with the white part facing up, I know it's hard to see the up part, but like this. And you just have to push it until you hear a click. You see the brown thing there? It needs to click. This way you're sure that it has been inserted the proper way. Next step, take the paper tray. And this tray, you see there is an arrow there. You can open the first door. You see open written there. And yeah, this is the first drawer. And then you can open the second drawer this way. This is where you're going to insert the paper. Never place more than 18 sheets of paper in this tray. Here I have the 5 that came with it. Always put the glossy part facing up. This way. This is the glossy part. And just put them there, and that's all. You don't need to adjust anything. Once you're done, you're going to close the lid over this. And then you're going to open the first lid. It should look like this. This is where the finished pictures will go. Now I'll show you how to connect this paper tray to your Canon printer. You open this small door on the front, and then you just need to push it inside. You see there's 2 prongs there. They will click in place. And once you hear that, it means you're good to go. I'll show you this angle. To power on this Selphy printer, you need to keep press this power button during 2 seconds until you see the Canon logo appearing on the screen. Then you just have to wait a few seconds. It's booting up. You're gonna see the Selphy logo. And then finally, you'll be able to choose your language. To navigate through the different options, you use these arrows. Like this. And when you're done, you just press the OK button. Then it will tell you that it's recommended to get the Canon Selphy app on your phone. Press the OK button. And it will give you a QR code that you can scan with your phone to get to the app. Now take your phone, Android or iPhone, open the camera app, the regular one, and just point it at the QR code. It will detect that there is a website and you just have to tap on it and it will bring you there. Now, depending if you have an iPhone or an Android phone, you're gonna click on the App Store or the Google Play Store. In my case, it was the App Store. And now just download the app. Open the app and it should look like this. Just press agree. Here it will tell you what kind of features this app has. You can just skip through them. And finally press the start button on this page. Now it will ask you what kind of printer you have. Obviously we have the CP1500, so just tap on the first option there. On this next screen, all you have to do is to press the OK button. Press OK again. Press OK. On the printer, press OK. And in a few seconds, it will give you a QR code. Simply press OK and it will appear. Point the camera to the QR code and it should be almost instant. You're gonna get this message, tap OK. Tap join and it will connect to the printer. This may take a few seconds since it's the first time you're doing this setup. You'll get this message, press allow, and this is the confirmation message, press OK. There is a good chance that the firmware of your Canon printer needs to be updated, so just press OK. Here it can tell you what got updated if you're interested. Press next, agree, download, and it will download the firmware. It should be quite quick. When you're done, press OK, join. It will connect with the printer. After a few seconds, it will be sending the firmware to the printer. And you can see on the printer screen that something is happening. When you're done on the app, it will return to the home screen, and on the printer, you'll need to press the OK button to install the firmware. This can take up to a minute. When it's done, the printer will actually shut down. So the screen will turn black. Let me show you. Here we go. There's the Canon logo, and now it's black. It means that the printer is turned off. You just need to press the power button to power it back on. Alright, let me show you how to print a picture using your phone. So in this menu on the app, you go up, select the first option. Then you'll need to give access to your pictures. So that's what you need to do so the app can actually seize them. You'll have to select between different options. First, you need to select what size of paper you're using. And this card is postcard. This is the 4x6 that was included. Then the finish. And the last option, I prefer to turn it off. It's just the app that will try to make your picture better. But, you know, since you don't have a control, it's better to turn it off. Finally, here you have to select where you want to get the pictures. If you tap this option, you can select Instagram, Google Photo, or Image Canon if you have your picture there. But in our case, the picture is on my phone. So I'll tap smartphone. Here you have many options depending where the picture is. In my case, it's in my favorites. This is the picture. Just tap on it. It will have a check mark. You can even zoom on it by pressing the magnifying glass just to make sure that it's on focus and it's the picture you want to print, and press OK. Here it will just remind you that you can tap on the picture if you want to resize it or, scale it up and down. Just press the OK button when you're done with this. Then on the bottom here, you're going to have many options to customize your picture. You can choose if you want a border or the picture to be borderless, so it takes all the 4x6 space. I prefer without borders, so I'll put it like this. Then if you have borders, you can choose the color, black and white, and there's many other options over here to put some overlay. You can draw over the picture, write stuff. Many options that you can explore by yourself. Once you're done, you just have to press the print button on the bottom here. It will ask you to connect to your printer. Just press join, and now it will connect in just a few seconds. And yeah, you see preparing. And we're done. The images has been sent to the printer. You can press OK, by the way, on the screen. You don't need your phone anymore, and the printer will do its job. It will print each color one by one. Just make sure that behind the printer, you see over there, there's nothing blocking the actual paper from going there, like a cable or an object, because it will swing it back and forth until all the colors are applied. And you can see on the screen which color is printing. Now it adds the blue and the image makes more sense, but we're not done. When the last color is printed, it will spit it on the tray over there, and you'll be able to grab it right away. It's not like a Polaroid where you need to wait and you don't need to touch the ink because it will smear. You can do it right away. So this is the picture. I think it came out quite well. And you can remove those borders. It's very easy, you don't need any tool. Just bend the paper, and as you can see, just bend it the other way as well. And the small excess paper will come out by itself. So this is it. I hope this video was useful. If so, if you want to support this channel, check the Amazon links in the description to get more film for your Selphy printer. If not, just leave a like, a comment, and I'll see you in the next one.